The 10 weirdest science studies of 2019. A hunt for Loch Ness Monster DNA. Can you believe that, guys? According to popular lore, the legendary Loch Ness Monster has supposedly lived in a deep Scottish lake for more than 1,000 years. But according to a study conducted this year, Loch Ness seems to be devoid of any signs of monster DNA. They drew more than 250 water samples from the vast lake and examined the bits of DNA floating within each. The survey uncovered genetic traces of more than 3,000 species living in and around the Loch Ness, including fish, deer, pigs, bacteria, and humans. A knife made from poop? The top 10. Many scholars are familiar with the strange stories of an Inuit man who, upon being stranded during a storm, fashioned a knife from his own frozen poop and used it to butcher a dog. Although the tale is famous among anthropologists, none have attempted to craft their own blade from frozen fecal matter. Number 3. Plants that eat salamanders. The carnivorous northern pitcher plant Serenius purpura traps unaware suspects. Clovers digest the bug and the nutrients, but earlier this year, scientists were shocked to find the pitcher plant chowing down on salamanders as well. Your tongue can smell like a nose can. Yes. Now, this doesn't mean you shouldn't stop in like the flowers, but our senses, taste, and smell might be even more entangled than we once thought. Those study published in April, scientists exposed human taste cells to odor molecules and found that cells reacted to scents. Same way when others do. An older molecule touched down on one of the taste cells, the chemical plugged into it. Receptor of the cell's surface in the body, the interaction between the odor and the receptor cell. Would normally trigger a chain reaction inside the cell, causing it to shoot off a message. Number 4. Vampire tree leaches nutrients from its neighbors. Wow. Check that out, guys. Wow. Deep in New Zealand forest, an unassuming tree cling to the roots, conifers, and sucking up their hard-earned water and nutrients. Scientists stumbled upon this botanical vampire while hiking in West Auckland, New Zealand, as they were surrounded by hundreds of curry trees. 100 species of conifer that can grow up to 165 feet tall. A sound so loud it vaporizes water. If scientists shoot tiny X-ray lasers at a stream of water, does it make a sound? Oh yes, it does. This year, researchers created what may be the loudest possible underwater sound using just a simple setup. And the simple setup contained within a vacuum chamber pulsing beams from an X-ray laser collided with a razor-thin jet, instantly splitting the jet in two and vaporizing the fluid on each side. Pressure waves rippled out to the point of contact. That would make NASA's loudest ever rocket launch so hushed by comparison. And the latter may have boiled the very liquid it was traveling through. Wow. That's pretty crazy, guys. Can black holes evaporate? Famed theoretical physicist and cosmologist Stephen Hawking once predicted that black holes not only suck celestial objects from the depths but also emit particles in space. He theorized that these particles slowly strip black holes of their mass and energy until eventually the black hole disappears. But physicists never thought they could prove it. This year, team researchers finally spotted the elusive Hawking radiation. The team created a waterfall stream of extremely cold gas and a model event horizon black hole. Well, the invisible boundary beyond nothing that could ever. A particle that's in a particle. Here, physicists have finally spotted an Adiron, a particle that breathing particles such as electrons and protons stick around for extended periods, while Adirons, a kind of quasi-particle, blink in and out of existence. Scientists first predicted the existence of Adirons in the 1970s, thinking that the particles might materialize when an odd number of teeny particles called quarks get released during the violent collision of protons and antiprotons. The Oobleck mask. Oobleck is a delightful goop that runs like a liquid that snaps into a solid state when you smack it. You can mix up your own Oobleck by stirring up a slurry of cornstarch and water. And with the help of a new computer model, you can predict how bizarre substance will react to various forces. Scientists use the model to simulate how Oobleck would behave if it were pressed between two plates. That's it, guys. So let me know what you guys think about this, guys.